Whew, okay. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Goddess of Light 1111. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning subscribers, welcome back. So I'm gonna give this and then I'm gonna keep going. Okay. So for those of you that are new, if you guys wanna know my story, what I've been through, you can go into the live. You will see the happy me, the crying me, the whatever me. You will see. You can click in any video from like the past 2 years. You will find out my situation, even from the past 4 years and stuff. I've been spoken about this, but um, before I begin, I want to say thank you to the Most High God for allowing me to be here today, for allowing me to continue. Right now, all I can say is about right now. I know that I'm not really going to be showing any type of the video, but for people that need to hear what I got to say, hopefully they can hear it and they can call it a day. So, but anyways, and to all people that have been supporting me outside the channel, thank you so very much. I am so beyond grateful. You guys have no idea how grateful and thankful that I am, that I wish I could thank you, each and every one of you in person, but I am really, really, really grateful. And I want to say that if any of you ever say that the kingdom of God has come near you, so it's two things you can do. You can either reject me or you can embrace me as an earth angels. This is when I say that this is about your healing. So like I say, you can either embrace me or you can you don't have to. But that was a message, guys. I've been giving you guys a lot of messages, whether it's good or bad, what God want me to say to you guys, to ease the situation, so we kinda in a phase of Pharaoh right now. Nobody want to listen to what I got to say. Nobody want to to do. I'm not asking nobody do as I say, because I know I'm a nobody, to people. So but the burden, the conflicts, even if I'm not doing anything to anybody, stuff like that is continuing and stuff. So it's just like it's a whole keep going, then nonstop. I just would love for people to know that, imagine, right? Imagine if you was in my situation, that you have been warned so many times. This can solve in one issues. These issues can solve at once by allowing me to be myself, right? By allowing this creating chaos, creating drama, because first and foremost, that, you know, out of jealousy, out of nowhere, that I become enemy number one. I become the enemy of the state. But it's not like anyone have any proof that I did anything wrong. It's just like, okay, we want you to do what we want you to do, unless you're gonna do what we want you to do and stuff like that. Your existence doesn't matter to us. So I want to say that again, I have a lot of betrayal in my life. This thing caused me not to be around humanity. This thing caused me not to want to be dealing with humanity, because it's kind of like, I thought like, well, it's just like they don't want me to be in my channel because I speak the truth. They don't want me to be online because I speak the truth. But I realized that it has nothing to do with being online. Is that the fact that, oh, she's balanced. She's healed, she's balanced, she's, yada yada and stuff like that. And then the fact that her skin color is black also. We don't like that. I've never called myself black, but this is what I'm putting in. I feel like there's more racism into this. But a lot of you gonna realize that you miss a lot of opportunity to get to know me, because I felt like I am literally being attacked for the past 5 years, and they're still doing the same thing over and over and still hasn't changed. I'm not being attacked anymore, so now I'm being targeted. It's literally that I am being targeted for no reason. I just wish that people could have just been honest and stuff. You don't want me to be in my channel. I am not in the channel. I talk about God, I'm being attacked. I talk about the devil, I'm being attacked. I talk about whatever. I talk about the trees that is staying still, I'm being attacked. It's literally, I'm being target just for my existence. I listen to what people got to say. Like I say, I had make a decision after I had an out-of-body experience in 2003, when after so much death spell, being unalive and stuff like that, and then guys returned me back. God returned me back and said it isn't the right time. I realized that, okay, so now you got to prepare for everything. I have I have forgive people. I use humility. I use compassion. I use love, to deal with the situation, to deal with the atrocity, to deal with, scarcity, to deal with adversity, to deal with, the challenges, the chaos, the trauma, the best way that I can. The funny part is right now I have to deal with people are creating burden just so I can be targeted, so I can be in follow, so I can be in tracking, so I can be in bully still. You see me doesn't come in here because, like I said, I told myself that I was going to do. I promised myself I will not be coming online, to just wasting people's time talking about me. If y'all don't see me and stuff like that, either that I'm dead or alive. That's just two things that can happen. But I have faith in God that keep reminding me, do not be afraid. To continue to not be afraid, no matter what happened and stuff like that. He got my back. It's not because that I don't trust he got my back. It's because that it's tiring. It is tiring, people juggling things inside your vessel as an earth angel, right? It's not supposed to be happen, because they are doing it through either witchcraft or magic or things like that. It's like some of these people has a lot of anger. That how simple it is. Instead of hiding, creating burdens for me to be homeless, or for me to be in a lack. How many homeless that they have? It's only one. It's only one. Ask me the last time I took a shower. Ask me the last time I took a shower. So you're sitting there and still attacking me. And then after that, you're having everybody, your friends, their mama, your daddy, your children, everybody is trying to looking and, try to tracking me. And then to go like, oh yeah, she's balanced. Because people try to feel like they're afraid of an archangel. You have to remember that I am not the person that I was when I started my channel. You had murdered me and you'll get away with it. You had murdered me or get away with it. You shouldn't be gladly and gloriously happy. Focus on your livelihood, right? You know how hardworking it is for my son to say, my mom has gone a long time ago. People that I've known, people that I've known is creating burdens so just so that I can be targeted. Even the one that abandoned me, they are the one that is trying to use words. And I still chose not to let it bother me. I still chose not to say anything. I do not have anything against nobody. Like I said, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what truth that I said. It doesn't matter anymore whether I say the truth. But I want people to know that I want these psychic witches, whatever the stuff. Please stop. Please stop. You have to understand. You do not want it me. You had rejected me as an earth angel. You had already, as a chosen one, you had already rejected me. Why would you want to come in inside my vessel so you can use my energy to give messages? And then once I defended and protected myself, you're having me been tracking. You're having me tracking and followed. You're having me targeted. Every single night, I chose not to protect myself because there was a lady, I think she might be a Grim Reaper, that is consistently coming and hopping on my back. I don't say anything to her. I don't say anything to her. These folks wait until I completely asleep. Try to use hypnosis. See, the thing is that they think that I'm asleep. I watched this man, they do that a few times. They used to do that in the past. They use hypnosis, which is illegally, to control my thought while I'm asleep in my car. While I'm asleep in my car, and then they say, and then for them to send a message to whomever that told them to do that, you say that, oh yeah, she's balanced. Everybody is trying to slow things down in my life now. They are trying to create burdens in my life while I said nothing. When I wake up in the morning, the first thing that I do, I pray. See, the reason that even when I'm giving a video is here, nobody's watching it. All it does take for one person to listen to me, and then they're told they have friends, and then one tell the other tell the other exactly. So which means that they don't need to watch my video to know what happened. I just wish that I am literally, like I said before, I have no reason to end it my life. I have no intention of hurting myself nor anyone else. But I do not belong in this world. when you are consistently being attacked, bullying, targeted like an animal. When I say everybody and their mama is either watching me, following me, nobody have the guts to say that this is what you did to me, but they have no problem targeting me. Nobody has the strength or the courage. It's kind of like you passing by someone and stuff like that. They say, oh yeah, you did this, you talking about me. They're looking at you sideways. They give you side eyes. Even if I go buy something to eat, people are trying to poison me because they either get a phone call to say, oh, use, put things in it, use MK Ultra in her food. Do you know that, let me telling you that I have never used anger. I have never used anger. But I get to the point that every single time that I have to eat something that there are things in it, that I have to pray because my children has to eat that food. The hatred in this world make me don't want to be here. Because you don't want me to be online, but you don't want me to be anywhere else either. Because until that I'll do what I'm intended to do, you're going to continue tracking me. You're going to continue to target at me. And you're going to continue to follow me. Because some of these people literally doesn't care whether I live or die. She's crying. She's hurting. You know, the funny part is they have done this in the past. They wanted to sacrifice me. They wanted to, quit. So now they are creating the delay in doing the same thing, which is make no sense. I'm not going to hang myself. I'm not going to commit suicide. I'm not going to hurt myself. You see, you heard all of this? They are angry. It is really hurtful to live in a world. I am okay even if nobody ever say anything to me. But to be in a world, to be continue being targeted for no reason. To be targeted for no reason. And then everybody looking at you like you're the bad guy. And I am a little bit of tired while everybody tried to run my life and telling me that you need to do this. This has been going for 5 years. So we're going in 6 years. Why can't I just be left alone? Pushing someone to be in financial lack is one thing. Having them to be homeless is another. It's another. And then people telling you, oh, it's okay. Don't worry about being homeless. You know, I did it before. That was your choice. Some people choose to be homeless. Some people choose to struggle. Some people have a contract for that. I never had no contract for that. And I'm still being targeted to do that. How long that I'm supposed to be, because I'm a little bit of tired. People keep telling me that we need to keep on going and stuff. We want to see if she's gonna commit some type of crime. I saw 22. I would love for people to respect my boundaries, to stop sending things inside my vessel. Like you're sending things inside my vessel and then having me tracking to create burdens and stuff like I did something wrong. And then when I release them and stuff like that, it's another problem. Grania, as you grow in spirit and your gift, you will always be attacked. When you are strong enough to stand, you will receive increase in all area of your life. Thank you, Queenie. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I've known all of this. It's just like those attacks is like petty though. Those feel like more like targeted. It's kind of like being targeted at this point. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. There's a lot of us in here that are going through this. Yeah, I know. It's not even that. I felt this is more like frustration. I don't think I think like I'm kind of done crying over this. It's kind of like frustration because I felt like some of this is like almost like unnecessary. It's also petty because I'm being, these men and stuff like that, that is, literally following me, tracking me, go every places that I go. People are having me being, like, this is not spirituality. When someone is sitting there and trying to control your thought, and you can see them like literally like 3 feet, 3 feet, you know, not even 300 feet, but 3 feet right next to you, doing things to your crown chakra, doing things to you and stuff like that, just so they can see what you know. And then at the same time, and your intuition is telling you this person is like, oh yeah, she's balanced, she's very balanced. Yes, she is an earth angels, and it's just like a little bit much to take. That's not spirituality. That's literally like, that's human. That's like human violation, violated human right. Because when people sitting there like attack your spirituality, that's different. When someone is sitting there like they sit in their car, literally using you like a tools, literally using you like a project, like a thing and stuff. I know I'm not the only one who's going to stuff, but I truly want people to stop sending things inside my vessel. I truly want people to respect it, so that way I don't have to, I don't have to sitting there and try to, do anything that that is not supposed to be happen, because you know I don't know what you're sending inside my vessel. All this abomination and stuff, unnecessary, for unnecessary reason, because I don't think, whether you guys are afraid or not and stuff like that. So I should be the one to be afraid of y'all, because y'all, some of y'all are literally are crazy, do not care about people's boundaries at all. And I felt like they're consistent making me afraid of speak up and things like that. That's a violation of freedom of speech. What is the point of God giving me a mouth if I cannot open it to speak, to express how I feel? What is the point of God giving me, because when these church, these companies decided that, they wanted to keep me quiet, everybody sitting there like, collaborate with them to, collaborate with them. But right now, been sitting in my car and stuff like that with two 20-something-year-old children that is literally resent me, just because we're in the car. And they felt like it's because that I speak online. That's what this happened. Thank you, Queenie. Yeah, I have been doing that. You know, come with the same energies and stuff like that. Fight with the same energies. So yes, I am completely aware of all of that. It's just that I want people to know that you can have it both ways. You cannot hate it, my God, because I am an earth angel and I am balanced, I'm healed. And at the same time, for you to try to want things from me, you cannot have it both ways. People have to choose one. When, like I say, people that I cares about and stuff like that, is projecting, negativity on me. For me, I just looking at it, okay, well, it is what it is. If that make you feel better, if that make you feel better. But I'm not going to sit in there try to entertaining BS and stuff like that, because I know that Jesus the Father forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. So I literally listen to whatever people are saying, good and bad and stuff like that. I will listen, forgive, and I move on. But I don't want people to try to force my hand and stuff like that. If you don't want me to give spiritual messages online, this cycle will continue. This cycle will continue, because that's what it was. It was spiritual messages about love. I wasn't sitting there meddling in nobody's business. And people have to understand that I have every right to make my own decision. I have every right to make my own choice. So nobody can dictate what you want me to do in my life. And then that you're calling like authority, you're calling the authority on me to have them like literally like follow me, tracking me, targeting me like I did something wrong. And then all you got, because you wanted me to be what? How many times do I have to say that I do not want to be in any dark covens? How many times do I have to telling people that I'm okay good being an earth angels? You know what? I was born by myself. I was born by myself, died twice, literally, literally. And maybe there was a third one that I don't know about. I'm not afraid of anything in this world anymore. I'm not afraid of anything. But what is the point? Are y'all like you're having me targeted, but at the same time you want me to be in your coven and stuff like that. You chose who you want to be, but I have done nothing wrong with to y'all. Do you know that how beautiful it will be and stuff like that? Instead of targeting me, instead of having me follow this stuff, and I'm talking to the high priestesses, instead of because we could have, like working together, try to have a confirmation, have some type of right to live, have a part of writing something, make a law in our side and stuff like that, where we can be as earth angels, practice freely, instead of that, you guys choosing like to wanted me to go straight to the dark side. If I don't want to be in there and stuff like that, I'm the bad person. What you doesn't understand, a transgender person can go into a woman's bathroom because you know, they have a community, they have law in their side. But you're trying to hide instead of trying to hurt each other. So what? I am an earth angel. I don't want to be in the dark side. But that does not mean I'm your enemy. That does not mean that you're supposed to choose me as your enemy. God can, I can say, God, hey, yes, she's in the dark side, but she's not gonna hurt nobody. She do her things according, she followed the law, she followed the rules and things like that. Or he followed the rules. Thank you guys for the love. I appreciate it. Y'all felt like if I'm not in your corner, if I'm not, sign up to be in the dark side, that I don't deserve to live my life. I don't deserve to be me. I don't deserve to grow. I don't deserve to do anything. You have zero proof that I did anything wrong. Zero. But you're literally making me a target. I'm literally every places that I go. People are creating burdens. But again, y'all keep missing the whole lesson. The emperor doesn't own me. I don't have to give messages for him. He doesn't own nobody. Nobody's own nobody in this world. You are in the wrong mentality at this point. Because the King of One is still keep tracking me everywhere that I go. For what reason? For what reason? I have my own life. If you're gonna take me out, go ahead and take me out. But don't start doing like girl things and stuff like that. Like this is like the mean girl things, like we are in high school. You tracking me like I stole your boyfriend. I'm being tracking like I stole somebody's husband. I mean, like, for God's sake, do what you got to do and make it quick, because I'm literally sick of this world. I do not like this world anymore. I have done nothing wrong. I have done nothing wrong. I have done nothing wrong. Spirituality isn't one-sided. There is no spirituality in one-sided. You can't have spirituality one-sided. The King of Cups has me tracking, and then everybody follow him. Do you know how terrible it is when somebody telling somebody something? If you're telling me something about anybody, I do my own investigation before I start judging that person. I go within, I look left, right, straight, back. I do my own little investigation before I judge that person. And I have no right to judge anybody either. But before I try to persecute or sacrifice, you know, like, and I'm talking about in words, because it seems like, you know, even if I'm joking and stuff like that, you're take it literally. But you're like done so much things to one person. When does it end? I have never conformed to this world, and I will never do it. Conform to any group for that matter, because y'all lost that right. Y'all literally bully me because you want me to be in a convent without like talking or without any conversation. It's like, oh, you don't want to do what we're gonna do, then we're gonna make your life a living hell and stuff like that. We're gonna try to see if we can like end it your life. You know, we're gonna try to, you know, because we try to sacrifice you so many times in the past and stuff like that, just because we can. If I was anybody, I would want to be a friend with an earth angels. I would want to be a friend. I would want my neighbor to be an earth angel instead of, a queen of the dam. I would want to be a queen of to have a friend. So I'm talking. Is it about racism? Because it doesn't seem like it has nothing to do with who I am as an earth angel. It's more like I'm so tired and exhausting in dealing with this nonsense and stuff. It don't make no sense. What's up? Who's that? I know. Okay. So, guys, I just wanted to say that I'm not afraid to eliminate any things that's coming inside my vessel. I'm giving you all a chance. You cannot have hurt both ways, because I don't go into your home. I don't go trespassing against your home. When you are coming inside my vessel, you trespassing my vessel. You trespassing God holy temple. You trespassing Jesus holy garden, because that's who I chose to. I don't have anybody in this world. I know that I have God. I have Jesus, and I will continue. I will continue that. But please, please just leave me alone. Y'all already wounded my life for no reason. You know, the hatred, what the four ones put me through. King of Cups, King of Wands, King of Swords put me through for no reason. And on top of that, everybody forget how to be a human being. Everybody's forget how to be a human being. But I'm gonna go. So, I don't know. Y'all wanna create things slow, like it's been 5 years. I don't know how long y'all want that to take, but continue. But as for me, I'm done. I'm tired. I'm exhausting. It's not worth it. See, there was an Infinity here, a black SUV Infinity. He come to where I am at the park every single time. He must be a scientist that literally sending things. I don't know if he do it to other people, but I know he come into the park and he's using MK Ultra on people. But y'all want me to be quiet? Y'all want me to be quiet? Y'all want to know why so many people having mental health issues, but y'all want me to be quiet? You're attacking me instead of fight with me, because some of you went on hiding on your home. Some of you are afraid, but I spoke the truth instead of embracing what God sent y'all. You're rejected. I'm okay with that, but I'm not a pet project to nobody. I'm not nobody's pet project. You know, as I spoke, my father is really, really pissed off and angry because this sky start changing. Let me see if I can show you guys what this sky look like now. My father and I make a path. When he know that I'm sad and angry, look at the sky. Look at the sky behind me. That's when my father is angry. For all the injustice, the unfairness that is going on. I will talk to you guys later, because I know this is war and it's not over yet. So, thank you guys. I appreciate all of you that are listening. You guys have a blessed day.